meeting to order. Let's have the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, before we start this special session, I think the county's had a rough time this past week with some deaths and some other things that have happened. And on behalf of the council, I'd like to offer our condolences to the families that are suffering through this at this time. Offer our support and prayers to them that these families be able to get through this difficult time. If any council member wants to say anything pertaining to this, if not, we will move on. Okay. We're here to discuss the salary ordinance. Ordinance number, what is it? Anybody have an ordinance number? It's not on the...
1505, 1504, and then this one will probably be 1506, I think.
1506, okay. Before we get into this, Councilwoman Weiss, you met with your committee over the past week and a half at some point.
We
It was
met last
week.
Friday.
Okay. And is this based off of your meeting, this ordinance here?
Yes, all three of these ordinances are based on the meeting. What
Okay.
we went over and reviewed with Kathy and Gertrude last Friday was literally, we went down the entire list of the starting part-time wage scale for 2015 and the starting salary effective January 1st, 2015. And we added either the 24 cents for the part-time or the $500 for the full-time salary.
Okay.
Then it was agreed that in order to pay the part-time employees retroactively to January 1st, that we would need a separate ordinance allowing for the provision to go back and pay them and to determine the amount of hourly pay. And there was a lot of discussion, pros and cons, about, some work 40 hours. Well, none of them basically work 40 hours because they're all part-time. So any permanent part-time employee. And we thought that there were many different employees that fit that bill, some of them that worked just a few hours a week and some of them that worked 28 hours a week, but that they were all, for the most part, long-time employees of the county that we wanted to, be equally fair to. And these three ordinances are the result of that meeting.
Well, thank you. I'd like to thank you, Councilman Flum, Councilman Wolf, Councilman Seidel for meeting on this and getting these things taken care of. Appreciate that. Does anybody else have anything to add to that before I read the ordinance? Okay. This pertaining to ordinance number 2015-06. This ordinance amends prior ordinance 2014-14, which said prior ordinance fixed the compensation of Fayette County part-time employees for 2015. By this amended ordinance, the prior ordinance, namely 2014-14, is amended in and only in the following regards, and this amendment will be retroactive to January 1st, 2015. Permanent part-time employees for purposes of this ordinance shall include all employees of the county who work part-time, excluding all seasonal employees, all part-time employees of county corrections, and all part-time employees of the highway department. All permanent part-time employees of Fayette County, as described herein, shall receive a pay raise of 24 cents per hour, effectively retroactive to January 1st, 2015. Be it ordained by the County Council of Fayette County, Indiana, that the attached Forms 144 represent the embody the decision of the Fayette County Council fixing the compensation of permanent part-time employees of the county as described in this ordinance, and such forms are hereby incorporated herein. So, to all the part-time employees that did not get that pay raise, if you didn't catch it, it is retroactive. It will be paid up in full. I don't know, Kathy, when pay period that will be in.
Maybe next one. Maybe
Okay,
next
possibly the next one, so you should see it shortly.
And I would like to thank Nancy and Kathy and Gertrude to help get the 144s together, to get the required signatures and what have you on short notice so that we could have it all available for this
Correct.
meeting.
You're right. And just so everybody's aware, this was a misunderstanding, oversight on the council's part. It was not the auditor's office or anybody in the auditor's office. They had nothing to do with this. This was our mix-up. We apologize for any inconvenience we may have caused any of the county workers out there. That surely was not our intent. I believe we thought it was addressed, and it wasn't, and we apologize. At this time, is there any more discussion on this? Do we want to make a motion on that or talk about it?
I'll make a motion.
A motion to approve all three?
Approve it?
All three?
Yes.
Okay. There's a motion on the floor to approve all three ordinances. Ordinance 2015-04, 2015-05, and 2015-06. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
There's a second. Any further discussion? If not, we'll have a vote. Roll call vote. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Roll call vote.
Mike Winton,
Yes.
Dale Strong,
Yes.
Mark Nobby, Mark Plum,
Yes.
Russ Seidel, Shirley Weiss,
Yes.
Kim Wolf,
Yes.
Motion carries. 5, 2 absentees. There you go. That time, if there's any further discussion on anything else pertaining to this, if not, I'll accept the motion to adjourn this.
I'll make that motion.
You have a motion to adjourn?
A second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is-